Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Remember, you have greatness inside of you. Welcome back to another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Guru Cole Frenchy. Today, episode number 389 with the mini coach. First of all, we're going to talk about the Jake Allen goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens. And then we are back for another Habs mock trade proposal. But before we start, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And let's dive in talking about my first subject of the day. My first subject of the day is about Jake Allen downward slope. What I did, I read an article in the newspaper, Jake Allen performance in the last couple of years, and I compare his age right now at 33 years old and what he looked like for his upcoming season with the Montreal Canadiens. First of all, he's still remaining 2 years contract with the Montreal Canadiens at $3.875 per season. Secondly, the NHL goalies, if you look about their best performance, is usually before 29 years old. I'm going to show to you in the next couple of minutes, guys, a graphic, give you exactly the reason I'm talking about for the goaltender performance in NHL. Last year in NHL, a goaltender 33 years old and older start a minimum of 20 game in NHL. Only 13 goaltender play a minimum of 20 game starter in NHL during the season 2022-2023. And Jake Allen right now is knocking the door to turn 33 years old. I'm going to show to you guys different stat about Jake Allen. His best performance was at 29 years old, exactly what I just said. 2.15 goal against average, and his save percentage 927 with the St. Louis Blues. After that season, he got traded to the Montreal Canadiens. Since that, 30, 31, 32, his numbers are going down. From 2.15, he dropped at 2.68, following by a 3.30 and a 3.56 goal against average. It's getting worse. Then his save percentage from 927 dropped at 907, 905, and last year only 891 for Jake Allen. Not looking good. Article, they talk about performance for goaltender in NHL ages versus their performance. I'm going to show to you that graphic from Sport Logic. But before we start, I'm going to show to you exactly what is but attendu contre. And then the but sauvé is the goal saved by the goaltender. What is the formula for both categories? First of all, expected goal refers to the probability that a shot will convert into a goal. The more dangerous the shot, such as a shot from the slot, the higher the probability. Here, this tool, therefore, makes it possible to evaluate how many goals a goalkeeper should normally have allowed according to the quality of the shot he received. This is the but attendu contre. Finally, the another category is goals saved are the difference between expected goal and the actual number of a goal conceded by a goalkeeper. A positive number means the goalkeeper made more save than the average goalie. And the graphic show exactly what we're talking about. Look, the age from 20 to 29. Most of the performance of goaltender goals saved go from 2.31, 3.88, drop at 1.44, 2.17, 0.61, unfortunately minus 1.15, and then 2.52. But I want you to pay a little bit more attention at the bottom of this graphic. At 33 years old, 34 years old, 35 years old, 36 years old, and 37 years old. Usually, the goaltender does not perform. If you are 33 years old and older, this is a problem. And that's the problem we got right now with Jake Allen. This is a major problem, I believe, for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season. Maybe at some point, possible Canadiens could trade Jake Allen during the season 2023-2024 or during the off-season in 2024. But this is a great example. Goaltender over 30 years old, they start to diminish their performance as a goalie in NHL. what is your expectation for Jake Allen for the upcoming season with the Montreal Canadiens? Do you feel Jake Allen is going to be back like the Jake Allen we knew a couple years ago? Or you feel it's going to be, again, another bad year for Jake Allen? This concludes, guys, my first subject of the day. Let's move on for my last subject of this episode. My last subject of the day is about the Habs trade proposal. And we just talk about him, Jake Allen. Would be interesting if Montreal could trade Jake Allen in the next couple of months during the upcoming season or maybe during the off-season 2024. The value of Jake Allen is not high in NHL. I just showed to you his performance in the last 3 seasons with the Montreal Canadiens, and he's getting older, and more he get older, worse are the number. I feel Montreal Canadiens will be lucky if they get in return a 3rd-round pick for Jake Allen. I look around the NHL. I found 3 teams possible or maybe looking for the goaltender at some point during the upcoming season, but not guaranteed going to trade for Jake Allen. Chicago Blackhawks, Los Angeles Kings, is the St. Louis Blues. I'm going to remove the St. Louis Blues for my trade proposal today. I'm going to focusing more on the Chicago Blackhawks and the Los Angeles Kings. Why? But Chicago Blackhawks have only Peter Marechek. 2 other rookies behind him. One of them is Soderblom, and the other one is Stobert. If ever Marechek get hurt, possibly they will need a goaltender if they have a lot of money on the salary cap to open the door for Jake Allen. A team are going to be very good for upcoming season. They have Cam Talbot and Copley goaltender for upcoming season. But the problem with the King is the salary cap. If ever one of the 2 teams want to make a trade with the Montreal Canadiens, today I have for you, for my proposal, the Montreal Canadiens get a 3rd-round pick and they retain 50% of the contract of Jake Allen to the Los Angeles Kings during the trade deadline. For the Chicago Blackhawks, I feel like they're going to maybe ask a trade with the Montreal Canadiens not only during the offseason 2024, and the Montreal could get in return a 4th-round pick only from the Chicago Blackhawks. It could be the one in 2025. I don't expect too much in return for Jake Allen. The benefit for the Montreal Canadiens, first of all, they're going to drop the salary cap at least $3.875 million per year. Secondly, they open a spot for the young goaltender with the Montreal Canadiens, or they could get another goaltender in NHL, younger at Jake Allen, and lower cost with the Montreal Canadiens, at least for the next couple of years. This is the reason I will trade Jake Allen. Do you expect Montreal at some point trade Jake Allen in the next 2 years, or do you expect Jake Allen is going to complete his final contract of 2 years with the Montreal Canadiens? And that's conclude all the subject we have on this episode. Thanks for watching another Habs Daily News with the hockey coach, Frenchy. But before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show, and leave us a comment about this episode. And of course, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody.